Roll the corn. We know the truth now. Hebrew, Aramaic. Look what they calling our people back in the day. Choctaw Ma. They no motherfucking Choctaws. That's an assimilation. Now go somewhere and play and take a shower or something, little nigga, and get out the way. Roll the corn. Now let's get back to what I was doing, because you teaching your people the wrong thing. You are a disgrace to your own kind, bro. Y'all niggas disgraces to your own people. And somebody got to say something to y'all while y'all running around here thinking you kicking knowledge. You ain't kicking no knowledge, you lying, bro. Anybody can lie. It take a special person to tell the truth. Now, if you lying for an agenda, that's cool, but tell us the agenda. All you sovereign paperwork signing motherfuckers, what's the agenda? Here go your paperwork for your sovereignty. Boy, your ass better have some DNA matches to get some land back. You better have some DNA matches to get the land back, and the match with the DNA I already took to the Smithsonian. So where you gonna get it from? Where you gonna get it from? Huh? How you gonna match how we gonna match our blood to something hid in the Smithsonian? Therefore, how in the hell we gonna match it up if we ain't got two things to match? What that paperwork gonna do for me? When I can't match my DNA to my ancestors taken out the mounds hundreds of years ago. What it gonna do for me? Now, every now and then, somebody find a match. Every now and then, and get their land back. Just like up there at the college, Tunica Biloxi Indians, melanated people, got their land back because they matched. Right? Melanated people. Then up there at the college up north, I think it's Brown University, melanated Indians got their land back from the university up there because it matched. Right? Because they still had a little bit of the land with their people still buried on it. That's the only way, bro. Them folk not finna give you nothing back if you can't match it. You can go through all the paperwork you ass want to for 30 years straight. You can do all the TikToks you want to. If you ain't got none of your ancestral land that match, them folks not even taking you serious, bro. That's a fact. Roll the corn. Now let's keep going. Now, I'm talking about the 7 sisters, the Pleiades star system, alignment with ancient structures and buildings up till today, right? These are ancient spots. The land of the 7 sisters of India, right? Nagaland. Now you starting to get it? Nagaland. 7 sisters. Huh? Pleiades. Same teaching as everybody else. So while you screaming Naga, you got to know where these people come from, what they were doing, what the symbolism means. These ain't the oldest people. This is a spinoff of a way older culture. Nagaland, 7 sisters of India, Pleiades. Let's keep going. Roll the corn. I'm finna get deep now. Stick with me. Assam, Manipur, Nagaland, 7 sisters, 7 shared cultures in India. Mizoram. Now that could come from Mizraim. But we ain't gonna even do that today. I'll get deeper another day. Let's keep going. Here go one of the spots. A sim. Ancient monuments. Ancient monuments on the ground aligned with the Pleiades. I'm going to roll the coin. I'm going to show you all the spots. Research this stuff. Meghalaya. See the stones? Ancient. This is way before the people ever even got a civilization over there. We was already there, aligning stuff with the Pleiades star system. Let's keep going. The Stonehenge of Menapur. See it? Roll the coin. Let's keep going. Here go the other one. Monolith. See the mound with the monolith? Melanated people. These are where people get their culture from in these areas. Nagaland. See the mushroom with the glyphs all over them? Roll the coin. Nature's people. Let's keep going. Now you got this. This what y'all want to see right here. Yeah, Naga Monument, Nagaland. Yeah. Ancient culture with the same agriculture principles over there in that area. Melanated people. Because we the only people in ancient times align anything with the Pleiades. Simple. You see the Pleiades, you see something called the Seven Sisters, you better look into it because it's our shit from ancient times. All over the world. Let's keep going. Let's get a little deeper. America has the highest number of places called Seven Sisters, spread across 6 regions. Why? Why we got the most? Why Tamara got the most Seven Sisters on the ground with buildings and monuments? Why? Because we the fucking mother culture. That's why. We are the mother culture. I'm gonna teach it the right way. I'm gonna show you the same shit over there that been over here forever, that the same bloodline left here and took it over there. Now, we got the highest number of places called Seven Sisters. Then this shit pop up in Australia. Where they come from? Alaska. All over America, all the regions got the Seven Sisters. Every region in North America. This teaching come from us. This spring teaching of sowing the seed come from the Tamarican. Roll the corn. They can stop lying. Let's keep going. Let's go look at some of these spots. Go check out some spots. Seven Sisters, Washington. Seven Sisters, Texas. Seven Sisters, North Carolina. 2 of them in Nevada. 1 in Idaho. 1 in Alaska. Now, it's more than this. Way more than this. This is just the shit they can't hide. It's way more than this. I done found 20 of them. Roll the coin. But I'm going to show y'all some of these. Let's keep going. Seven Sisters Valley of Fire, Nevada. Let's go look at that shit a little closer. Whoa. What the hell is this? Could this be a face? That's like a whole damn face right there. Look at the eye. Nose knocked off. What the hell? Come on, man. Why would I go look at the spot? Because I know what the fuck I'm looking for. It always pop out right in your face. Seven Sisters, big ass Sphinx looking head sitting right in Nevada. Ain't nobody looking for this shit. It's just out there looking regular with red ass, brown ass skin all on the front of the face. Look at this. Look at this shit. can't, man, that's an eye, bro. They can stop that shit, bro. That ain't no erosion. They can stop that. That's a goddamn lie. Erosion. That is not erosion on the face. That is something that's man-made. Y'all can stop that. Let's keep going. Seven Sisters. I think this is in Seven Sister Mounds and Mountains. I think this is in Carolina. I might be tripping. But this spot got ancient shit. Now, let's go back. Idaho. Let me show y'all how the hunter-gatherers play in your face. Let me show you how the hunter-gatherer play in your face. Now, let's go to Idaho. Roll the coin. Seven Sisters of North Idaho. Cool. Let's keep going. The Day of the Dead ceremony, Idaho. Interesting. Roll the coin. Seven Sister Retreats. The Seven Sister Retreats. Why the see how the hunter-gatherer play in your face doing pagan shit on ancient land? You think this shit a joke, don't you? I'm finna show you. Let me get out the way so you can see it. The Day of the Dead ceremony in Idaho. Let's go look at the dates. Let's go find the dates. October 20th. October 20th, Day of the Dead. Seven Sisters out. Okay, let's keep going. Pagan author noted specific tarot cards associated with a peculiar October 20th, which suggests that the tarot and other forms of divination may be used on that day. Ancestor veneration. The entire month of October led up to Samhain, a time of venerating ancestors. Practices like creating an altar, preparing a dumb supper for the dead, or leaving offers often occur throughout the month. For the dead, okay. These people are doing rituals on top of ancient Kodesh. Throwing fucking pagan parties on melanated people land that built the Seven Sisters out there in Idaho. Roll call. We know the truth now. The Seven Sisters retreat. See it? Let's keep going. Bonfires, ancestor veneration. Honor that. What ancestors? Hunter-gatherers? The start of the Celtic New Year. All mound building shit. Y'all trying to redo it to do this pagan worship for y'all ancestors. Watch this. Pumpkins. October 20th. You evil motherfuckers. You evil son of a bitch. Roll the card. This is what they doing with these holidays, bro. This is ancient pagan rituals that they got from an ancient culture and turned it evil, and now they out here doing it in your face, putting it on the dates. Let's keep going. Common practice include the setting of a dumb supper with an empty place setting for the deceased, creating ancestor altars, symbolic items like apples and pumpkins, and making offerings of food and herbs to spirits. Why are y'all making offerings of foods to spirits? lighting special candles, walking in nature, making traditional remedies in elderberry syrup, and meditating on the cycles of life, death. And this is what the hunter-gatherer does. Right? Nez Percy, story about the Pleiades star cluster, a group of cottonwood trees, Earth Fire Institution property, or the mountain ranges in the Idaho and Montana border region. These are the hunter-gatherers who are doing the bullshit. Roll the corn. You see it? Let's keep going. They go to Idaho. They go to Idaho spot. Now, let's get into this. I showed y'all yesterday. Aldebaran building, Pleiades. The knowledge is power. You see what they say on these websites? The will to power. Harvard, what y'all know about this shit? It's over there in Moscow. Harvard? What's the connection? An ideal, well-maintained. Knowledge is power, the will to power. Let's keep going. Hunter-gatherer. Roll the corn. Now, the Seven Sisters colleges, the 7 buildings in Washington, D.C., the 7 Sisters of Montauk, okay, Charleston, Carolina 7 Sisters, okay. I'm going to show y'all these spots. Y'all tell me what you see. You just tell me what you see. Roll the corn. 7 sisters. 7 distinctive skyscrapers in Moscow. Right here. You see it? Same thing I just showed you. Roll the corn. Right here. Same. Knowledge is power. Knowledge is power. When you know the knowledge, you know where the power sits at. These are ancient spots for melanated people. Cities built right over the top. Let's keep going. Interesting truth. Let me get out the way. Colleges were not limited to the 7 sisters either. Now, we have 7 women Ivy League colleges in the Northeast. 7 women Ivy League colleges, the 7 sisters. Oh my God. Oh, these hunter-gatherers, some serious. They some serious with themselves, boy. They know how to lie. They're some expert liars. Then they put it right in your face, hide the information. Then you don't know what the hell you looking at. Ivy League schools. Ivy League. 7 sisters. I'm going to show y'all what these Ivy League colleges really is, bro. Where they come from and what the hell they were doing. They know what land this stuff sit on. They know who made them buildings on these colleges in the Ivy League. Roll the corn. Let's go look. 7 sisters. Prestigious. 7 sisters. College of St. Benedict, St. John's. All that shit up there was already there. Look, World of Ivy. We got Penn, Princeton, Cornell. What else we got, Truth? Dartmouth. What's that, Harvard? What's that right there? Brown. This is where they got the Indian land from with the melanated people right here. This is where they got the land from, back from Brown. I think that was Brown. I might be tripping. I think it was Brown. They got 225 acres back, melanated Indians from Brown. Shit just happened last year. See, I know the truth now. It just happened last year. They go Brown right there on the Seven Sisters layout of the buildings. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. Let's zoom in. Harvard, Brown. Let's zoom in on the gatherers. Dartmouth. Look at the Indian on the mound. Look at the Indian on the mound. See that shit right there? Look right there. Look right there. See the Indian sitting on top of the mound right there? These hunter-gatherers. These for hell, bro. Look at the Indian on the goddamn mound right there. Right there. Roll the coin. See the feathers on his head? Bro, y'all gonna stop playing with me, man. Let's keep looking. Princeton, Columbia, Penn, Cornell. Look at the damn old ass structures. Look at the old structures. Don't forget them now. What is that right there? You hunter-gatherers? What's that? What's that right there? Okay, let's go look. Let's go look. Cornell. We built this shit. We built this shit. Let's keep going. Penn. We built this shit. We built this shit. Melanated people in America built this shit. Dartmouth. See the triangle on the front of the building? Okay. Let's keep going. Columbia. Columns. Limestone. We built this shit. Roll the coin. Damn, Harvard. Harvard. Roll the coin. Harvard. Damn. The Ivy League. Brown. See the triangle? See the triangle right there with the columns? Brown University. Let's go back and look at the Cretans. Let's go back 4,000 years ago. Then we know to be a fact. Let's go look at 4,000 years ago. Roll the coin. Cause y'all, they be thinking these buildings ain't old. This shit ain't old. Okay. 4,000 years ago in Greece. See that? Triangle on top, columns. 4,000 years ago. You think that shit ain't older than what it is? You lost your mind. You lost your mind. Your brain is gone. This 4,000 years old. Cretans, Minians in Greece. Same dome, same shaped building. How the Cretans look, Truth? Just to prove a point. How does the Cretan look? Here you go, right here. Here go the Cretans. Melanated, brown-skinned people. Okay, just to show you that we built this shit. I ain't playing with these folks. Let's go back to Brown. Where Brown ass at? Same type of building. Am I lying? Am I lying? Put the coin in the chat. Put the coin in the chat. Same building. Okay. Let's keep going. Brown, Harvard, Brown, Princeton. Princeton. Let's keep going. Damn, Princeton. Princeton about maybe count. Shit. Princeton, damn, y'all took some good shit. Look at that. Roll the coin. Look at Princeton. Ancient melanated people built this shit long time ago. They told me they built it in the 1800s. That building is 1,000 years old. Y'all better stop playing. That stone don't break for no weather, no earth. This is built by the master builders of the planet. It ain't gonna never go nowhere. It ain't gonna never go nowhere. A hunter-gatherer couldn't make this today to save his life. Roll the coin. Let's go look a little deeper. Ivy. See, this is where all this bullshit come from. Greek shit. Once the Greeks, because see, that's when the melanated people switched out with the hunter-gatherer. He say, very racist. I can't be racist. You know why I can't be racist? You know why I can't be racist? I don't have control over nobody's life. I don't have control over nobody's culture. I don't have control over nobody's schooling or thought process. Y'all do. Y'all got the power to be racist. We don't. That's what makes us different. You can't call me racist and your people oppress minds. How the fuck I'm racist? If your people oppress my people, how the fuck am I racist? It don't work like that. It don't work like that, YT people. If your people take my people land, put us on the poorest land in the state, while y'all live out there on the most fertile land in the state, teach us English and all these religions, but all these dope and guns and liquor stores, pack us all in the hood on top of each other. Then you call me racist for out there acting a fool. What if we do y'all like that? If we done y'all like that, y'all would have been killed each other off. Let me say that again. If we pack a city full of hunter-gatherers in the inner city and oppress them the way we've been oppressed, y'all would have been killed out each other. It wouldn't be now hunter-gatherer in the area. Y'all would have been got rid of each other. Because when hard times come, y'all crack. When hard times come, y'all crack. We don't crack. A very small percentage of us crack. All y'all gonna crash out. We just take the hit and keep on ticking. Y'all would have been crashed out. Whole neighborhood burnt down. Everybody gone. You can't. Ain't no other people on the face of the earth can take what our people done, bro. Africans ain't built no cities. Not like ours. I'm sorry, I ain't trying to sneak this Africa or nothing, but y'all ain't built nothing look like our cities, bro. You go downtown our cities, you like, damn. Go downtown New York, your ass gonna think your ass on another planet. I'm talking about monument, stone, limestone, granite. Y'all got new cities. We got ancient cities. We got cities that go out on the ground, 2-3 levels. Y'all ain't got no shit like that. Roll the coin. In Europe, y'all got one city here and there. They got megalithic buildings. We got megalithic buildings in 3-4 cities in one state. Capitol building looking like the biggest palace on the face of the earth. Why is that? Let's keep going. Now, Ivy, associated with Greek god, Roman culture, right? Intellectual achievement. Ivy, Greek, intellectual achievement, Ivy League schools. That's where you get that from. Now, why is Ivy connected to intelligence? I'm going to show you why. Ivy grows over a long amount of time on ancient structures. Therefore, they call Ivy knowledgeable, intellectual, because it grows in intellect on ancient buildings. So Ivy is a symbol that doesn't end, right? Intertwined growth mirrors, look, growth thrives even in harsh conditions, symbolizing strength and the ability to endure. Okay. Ivy, Greek, strength, growth, intelligence, Ivy League schools. Let's keep going. Ancient cultures. Ivy symbolizes eternal life, right? Resilience, right? Roll the coin. Ability to cling to structures made in a metaphor or steadfastness of love, connection, appearing in religious rituals. So let me tell y'all what they're doing. You come to America, you find these buildings, right? The Greek culture already taught y'all about ivy and intellect. You come find these buildings right over here with ivy all over the building. Ivy growing all up the side of these ancient buildings because they've been there so long. You take these buildings and turn them into intellectual colleges because the ivy of the intellect on side the building already there, right? Because you got to be an intelligent person to have an ancient structure. Where ivy took time to grow on it, it had to be there a long time. There's wisdom. So the young dude who talking about it's a young man's game, you probably 30-something years old. Your ass ain't even 20-something. Wisdom comes with age. Wisdom comes with ancestry. I don't know who taught y'all young niggas that shit, but you better learn something from your ancestors or somebody older than you. Wisdom comes from trial and error of somebody who done it before you. Therefore, you don't make a bad decision. Roll the coin. That's the whole teaching of our people. That's what it's built on, people. Let me make the mistake now so my ancestors, my descendants, don't make the same mistake. But you don't, but it ain't up here. You don't understand it. You ain't virtuous enough. You ain't in line enough to understand it. Somebody made a mistake for you to be here and taught you not to make the same mistake if they are smart, right? Somewhere in ancient culture, our melanated people were like, we have to figure this out to teach our people that's on the way coming. We got to figure this out and pass it down and down and down and down so they can thrive instead of enduring what we had to endure to learn how to survive on this planet. Come on now. Ain't that what we talk about every day? How you disrespect somebody older than you and you teaching ancient knowledge? Do that make any sense? Ass backwards, bro. That is backwards. Don't beef with your people. Learn from your people. Build with your people. What kind of dummy don't build with a intellectual genius? What kind of dummy don't build with a genius, bro? If I can sit down and talk to a genius every day, it's worth more than money. Because the wisdom and the knowledge gonna save me. Knowledge gonna save you, not money. Knowledge can make all the money it wants. Knowledge can build all the buildings, grow all the farm. It can do anything you want to do. Knowledge can do anything. Let me give you an example. If I got $1 million and somebody else got $1 million, it depends on what we do to turn that into sufficient enough for life, right? You might go buy you a car and a house and be right back working, paying for the house and the bills in the house. Another man might take his $1 million and invest it and start making $12,000, $13,000 a month dividend money. See the difference? This money blown, that money grown. Simple. So it don't really, it matters. The knowledge makes, right? When I try to teach people about, and I don't even talk about that, but when people ask me about stock, right? And this ain't got nothing to do with the knowledge, but it's just something I just studied because I was interested in it, right? Because I just be interested. When I learned about stock and how these people use stocks to pay all their bills and pay for their lifestyle, it changed the way I looked at that market, right? If they drop $1 million in AGNC, the real estate stock, they get back about $14,000 a month, people, for doing nothing. Let me say that again. When I met these elite people, when I worked in the oil field, these people had $1 million worth of AGNC realty stock. And they was getting paid $14,000 every 15th of the month for doing nothing, for just holding the stock. They $1 million didn't go nowhere. They kept spending the 14. You see how knowledge, you see what knowledge can do? And I ain't trying to talk about money. I'm just talking about just in general knowledge, just knowledge in general. They made them $1 million, dropped it in AGNC realty stock, and got back $14,000 a month for the rest of their natural life. Now, what you can't do with $14,000 a month? Just on knowledge base now. Come on now. And I ain't talking about no money. I'm just telling you about some knowledge. Now, this is just knowledge of what I learned from elite people. On the other side, YT folks, do what they do. They sitting in their mansion with $1 million in AGNC, $14,000 hit their bank account for free. Nothing. They ain't have to move. They pay their bills. They go to Europe and shop. This is just knowledge of what's going on, right? This damn near financial advice on that type of side. If somebody want to learn it, I would show them that, because it helps. It helps. It just, like, if somebody really on that time and want to know some knowledge, there it is. It's just for people who want to hear that, right? I seen with my own eyes these people who worked in the oil industry dropping millions. Roll the coin. Now, before I keep going, let me give y'all a quick rundown on it, because people keep asking me about it, and I'm going to tell y'all how it worked, right? Somebody get your calculator out. Get your calculator out and get ready to get in the chat. Matter of fact, I'll do it myself. Hold on. Let me just show y'all now. What these people be doing, let me show y'all what these people be doing. Roll the coin. Let me show y'all what they're doing. Now, first off, they get a loan from the bank for the investment money from the dough. A lot of them get loans from the bank for the investment. They don't even raise the money. They get loan from the bank from the investment. Then they invest. And they pay the bank back off dividends. So when you pay the bank back off dividends, you just made you a free million. Bro, this shit is really a fucking Ponzi scheme, but it worked. I done seen these people do it. Okay. Let me hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold on. 1, 2, 3. Now, hold on. Before I get through it, let me show y'all something. Let me show you something. Roll the coin. Just to show y'all what be going on. $1 million, right? Divided by, the stock costs about $9 and some change. So I'm going to say $9. The stock about 9 and some change. I'm going to say divided by 9. So that's, boom. 111,000 stocks, right? See that? That stock paid 15 cents a stock, 12 to 15 cents a stock, depending on when you bought it or what month you bought it in, 12 to 15 cents. So let's go times 0.15. 0.15. That's how much money they get back on $1 million every month. $16,000, right? You see that? This is what they're doing now. Now, there was 111,000, right? They get back $16,000 a month regardless. That's coming on the 15th every month till you die. If you die, you can pass it over to your children. This is what they doing. Now, 111,000. I'm just gonna put all the 6 ones back in there. Now let's say that stock go up to $11, which it always do. Time it go from $9. Let's just say $10.50. Let's just say $10.50. That's what we gonna say. It go from 9 to 10.50, 111,000 stocks. Your million just turned into 1,166,000. So you just made 166,000 if that stock went up that month, and you made $16,000 dividend money. You are up $180,000 in 30 days. That's what's going on out here, people. That's what's going on. Now let me show you the stock, because everybody be DMing me about this. Here you go, right here. This it right here. Roll the coin. This it right here. It's at $9.74 right now. Right? Roll the coin. This is the truth. This ain't no fucking mythology. This is what these people are doing with their money. They let their money work for them. Right? And I ain't on no lecture about this. I want people to know that somebody in the chat might see that and understand what I'm saying, and it might help them out in everyday life. Right? So when I was out there in the oil field, these people kept talking about an AGNC payment. And I'm sitting there listening, eating my lunch. I don't know. I'm young. I'm from Mississippi. I don't know nothing about no stocks. Right? Nothing. I don't know shit. I'm just listening, eating my lunch around these people, right? Let's go back to that because I'm going to finish the lecture too. So, they laughing and playing in the lunchroom. You got your AGNC dividend today? Yep, Bob. I got mine. I'm going to invest more. It's the perfect investment. They are a real estate company. They own all of the outlet malls, all of the new housing projects, all of the apartments in big cities. They're not going to never crash. They own all the real estate. Okay, I'm listening. My AGNC payment was $8,000. Damn, cuz. I ain't do nothing to get it. These people had $500,000 in AGNC making $8,000 a month for not doing nothing. Roll the coin. Now, me, I ain't big on the stock market just like the rest of us. I ain't big on the stock market like the rest of us. You know, we be like, man, I ain't fucking with that shit. And I still feel the same way today. But at the same time, you must soak in information and analyze it to make sure you ain't tripping. So I researched it. I just threw $100 in there or something just to see when I was working. Every 15th, they start paying me dividends for that $100. And I let it roll over back in there, right? I'm just trying to figure out how it worked. Because I bought it on Cash App. And on the day that the dividend come out, AGNC Realty Company Cash App you your dividend. This shit is right back to you. I'm talking about you can buy it on Cash App. They're gonna Cash App your dividend right back to your Cash App, bro. Then you let it reinvest. Or if you got enough money in there, you just take the money and pay your bills like they were doing. But I want y'all to learn it, bro. To be honest with y'all, we really need to run the price up on that motherfucker. Just be honest. Like, just awesome. Just to see what he gonna do, just run the price up from $9 to $100. Then keep the dividend rolling. It can happen. I just like to tell, but I'm gonna say this, y'all. I'm gonna do a video about this too, bro. Just cause people be very interested in this. And I do want to teach y'all that because that is something that, see, this the thing about this. Now, while I'm listening to these people, I'm listening to what they are saying. Ain't no overhead, people. Ain't no overhead. When you get this, when you do this, now, this the trick to it now. This the trick. This is vital information, I'm telling y'all. This the trick. You find out the lowest point that stock hit in the last 6 months, right? Now, here we go right here. I'm back on the chart. Let's go to the 6-month chart. Okay, I'm back on the chart. The lowest spot is right here. Let me show y'all how these people do this shit. Let me show y'all how they do this shit. Because I made them boys teach me this shit just because I was interested. Y'all got to teach me. Y'all talking on my head, bro. Do what they do right here. I'm teaching y'all some vital shit now. This is the 6-month chart of AGNC. You see that number right there? $8.12. Now you see the rest of it? That's the lowest spot on the chart in 6 months. 812. That's where you buy it. If that stock ever dropped down to that area, you load up. If that stock dropped down to rock bottom, $8.12, and you see it while you watching this stock with your money on deck, you go head first and dive in the stock because it ain't going no farther lower than that. Now, from 812 to 976 with $1 million, you have been made $300,000 or $400,000 that day. I'm telling you what I know. Roll the coin. Now, that's how you play they game. This they system. And it work. It work. This just from a knowledge base, just from me to my people, the shit work. Now, you can watch that stock on your Cash App or on your app every day. Now, that stock go up to $9.76 and all type of profit come, you just snatch the profit out. Simple. It's up 100,000, snatch the profit out. When it come back down to 812, let's say it get back down to like $8.20. What do you do then? What do you do if your whole investment dropped down to 820 and the rock bottom 812? What you do? What you do? If you got all your money in there now, you buy more, or you can just take all your money out. You can buy or you can take all your money out. It don't even matter. But if you think you're going to drop lower than your initial investment, just take the money out before it drop, before it hit. Let it drop down. If it is 812 at the bottom, if it dropped down to $8, hop back in. Roll the coin. This is what these people are doing. And they will ride it right back up from the new low, all the way back up to the new high by holding it and get the same dividends. Just don't sell all of it. Keep you a couple $100 in there, $100 in there or something. Just stay on their books. That's what they do. They sell everything but $100 and stay on their books. Let it drop all the way down. If it go under 812 to $8.06, drop the mother load back in there and then it ride back up again. And keep watching it and doing it your whole life and ride these people. That's what they doing, bro. Simple math. That's why I'm telling y'all about this, bro. All the elite people invest in AGNC. That's it. That's all they fuck with. Roll the coin. I just want to teach y'all that because I'll do another one back there to show y'all. But let's go finish the Seven Sisters off, right? Let's finish this off right here. Now here go Yale. Yale, ancient structure. Ancient structure. Yale, ancient structure. Our shit. Now, Ivy, elite. Ivy education is an elite education. This is what they're trying to tell you because they are Ivy League, symbolizes prestige, tradition, reflection of the plant's ability to climb and grow over time in a long history of these universities. They're using the Ivy Greek mythology. Right? Now, let's go here. Them Ivy League buildings are on ancient land, y'all. Roll the coin. All of them. Now, Charleston Seven Sisters. Pre-Civil War architectural styles. Let's go look at it. Let's go look at it. Charleston. Okay, interesting. Here they go right here. Glenwood. Augusta Ruffner House, McFarland, Holy Grove Mansion. Y'all think them damn plantations built by these white people? Y'all think them plantations built by them white people, don't you? This our shit too. Don't let these people trick y'all, bro. Like they got the big mansion on the plantation. They ain't take it. They took it and lived in our houses. Let me show you how the houses look. I'm gonna let you tell me. See that door? You see that door? You see how this made out of solid bricks? See that? This is just a smaller Capitol building, people. Living quarters, built the same way the ancient culture did. It looked normal right now, but look at the door. Look at the bricks. This ain't normal, it's just redone in a new fashion. When you see that small triangle with the pediment over the door with any type of columns, your people built it. These sit in the middle of plantations all over America. Let's keep going. Look at the door. Look at the damn door. Look at the columns. Roll the corn. Them people ain't built nothing. Them people remodeled our old buildings. Look at the damn door of the Seven Sisters. Roll the corn. Look at the door. Kanaha Boulevard. Straight Indian names. Look at the door. Yeah, it look like a mansion today, but look at the architecture of it. That's what we're looking at. We're looking at the architecture. Look at the door. Look at the door. Roll the corn. Look at the damn houses. Look at the bottom of their house. Look at the bottom. Who built a house on top of stone like that? This is called the triple white theory. This is called the triple white theory. To cover up them red and clay bricks, you hit it with the white. You roll the white on there 3 times. You got it burnt. Anybody ever watched? Okay, I'm gonna tell you a genius show that you gotta watch and listen. A genius show. What's the show about the girl and the dude and his uncle going up to the house, to the mansion with the vampires? They canceled it. It was a great show. What's the name of this show, man? Y'all know what I'm talking about? What's the name of that show that they canceled with the bright-skinned girl and the dude? They were going through like transformations and Lovecraft. Lovecraft. Appreciate that. On Lovecraft, did y'all watch Lovecraft? Did y'all see the scene? Did y'all see the scene when they stopped in this white town and they were sitting there at the table and he looked around and saw all the walls painted white? He said, oh shit. They done painted the old buildings all white. It's the double, triple white paint theory. Y'all remember that? That shit is real, bro. Them folk be painting our shit, putting vinyl on it. Look at the front. Who built a house like that? With stone at the bottom, white at the top, with the damn pediment, with the columns. Who built a house like that? That house was all stone at one point in time. They put that white paint on there and hit it 4 or 5 times and hide ancient culture. Okay, let's keep going. Roll the call. The Pittman House, 1829. Pittman House, huh? Look at that stone at the bottom of their house. Look at that damn stone. You see that? Stone chimneys and shit. Stone all at the bottom. They look normal. They look at the stone in the front yard. Who put that there? Ain't no damn regular house builder put that there. You gotta look for the stone. They hide it. Roll the coin. Now, 7 sister colleges. All women's colleges. Why are these colleges women colleges? Because the 7 sisters of the Pleiades is 7 women. So you make 7 women colleges with ancient buildings, all aligned already on the earth, on the land, and you turn into 7 historically Ivy League women's colleges, representation of the Pleiades of the 7 sisters. Here you go. Watch what they say. Watch what they say. Look at them. Female schools. Female schools, people. 7 sisters. All female. Ivy Leagues. Hidden Ivies today. Roll the coin. This is what they own. Okay. The 7 colleges. The 7 women colleges. All women. Bernard, Brian Morar, Mount Holyoke, Ratcliffe, Smith, Wellesley, and Vassar, earliest women colleges in the United States, put in buildings aligned with the Pleiades star system for 7 sisters. Therefore, you make the colleges all women. Now, hold on. The Montauk Association. Montauk, this the land. They say some type of Montauk Indian was there, right? They were at the vanguard of progression movement and established the formal education. The vanguard people, vanguard system. The vanguard and rich ass elite people. Come on now. Vanguard, BlackRock, shit like that. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Let's keep going. Let's go here. Now, they say this was Montauk Association is named after Montaukett Native Americans who lived in the eastern part of Long Island. Montauk, right? Look, the mother of the Montauk 7 sisters, the house. Montauk 7 sisters, that's Pleiades talk. Shit sitting on top of mounds, Montauk house. Roll the coin. You see where I'm going with this? Look at the mound on the house. House, Montauk 7 sisters. East Hampton, New York. Keep going. Y'all think ain't nothing out there, huh? These people were digging original bricks and shingles. Original bricks of the house. Right? All in the basement. Bricks. Original items. It was a house already there. They rebuilt it. What y'all mean the original bricks? Roll the coin. Montauk, New York, indoor-outdoor house emerges. What the hell is that sitting on, people? Quit playing. What the hell is this? What is it sitting on? Am I tripping? Am I crazy? Am I tripping? Am I is Troop now that went crazy and lost his fucking marbles? Or do y'all see what I see? Montauk. This how these people do you right here. This how they do you right here, people. Put an indoor-outdoor house on the motherfucker and live in it. And wonder why it's haunted. Wonder why it's haunted to this day. Look, you see them terraces right there? Look at the terraces. 7 sisters, Montauk, look at the terraces. Terraces are for agriculture on the mound, people. See it? Do you see it? See them little lines right there in the grass? There ain't no grass, there's terraces. Look right there. Should have blew it up. Here go a better picture. Montauk Point, here go a better picture. Look at the damn terraces going down the hill, just like Peru. Just like Peru. You see it? Oceanfront, Montauk Point, sitting on a mound. Roll the corn. Montauk Indian. Montauk Indian. And he's still a little mixed, but he a Negro. He's still a little mixed, but he a Negro. Negro. Montauk Indian in the early 1900s. He a Negro. Y'all think I'm bullshitting? Montauk Indian, 1920. These elite receipts. Roll the corn. That same man today will be a Negro. That man right now today is a Negro in the hood with good hair. Roll the corn. That's a Negro. Come on now. Montauk. You think it ain't the same? Montauk Point. Who built this shit? Okay. Okay, now, look at the building of the Skull and Bones. Look at the Skull and Bones. What do y'all see? I already showed y'all. We'll be on the front of these damn buildings. There you go, right there. Skull and Bones building, secret society. What is the secret? What is the big secret? Secret society. Truth now know it. Now y'all starting to understand this shit? Do you understand it now? What's the big secret? The big secret is they buried our culture and use our buildings right in our face on Ivy League colleges, military parks, state parks. Switch your language to English. Beat you upside the head with the Bible. They own all our ancient architecture. The most beautiful architecture on the face of the earth is in America. Y'all can stop it. That's the big secret. We left a famine city in Europe, starving, and came to the corn land, the promised land, the agricultural paradise. It fed their ass and it housed their ass and gave them hope of a better life. And they still mad at us. And they still racist against us. And they know it. Y'all took God's chosen people, nature's chosen people land, and still oppress them to this day. That's the most evil thing that ever happened on this planet. I just showed y'all all these buildings with that triangle over the door. It's old structures made by us. All you gotta do is go to another country and look at the people that made something look just like this. They're gonna look just like your ass. You gotta use the history. You see, America gonna conceal it. But when I go to other countries and do the research, they show you melanated people building this stuff. Over here, it's just a Capitol building that they already built. That's a lie. That's the secret society. The secret society is hiding the melanated people's history in America. That's what they hide. They don't care nothing about no Native Americans. Native Americans cannot stop them from doing nothing. Their culture ain't old enough. The knowledge don't come from them. They know who built the mounds in these buildings. That's why everybody is against us, because everybody know the story except for us. Everybody know the story except for us. This is a laughing stock of the world when they look at us. They know we built all this shit. But there is an unspoken code between these people with intelligence that you don't talk about that. You joke about it, but you don't let nobody really know what happened. So therefore, you got to be a Mason in a secret society. You got to be join something to make you shut the hell up. Don't spill too much of the beans. They might uprise again. Roll the coin. They got some type of Indian bones in here, people. Windowless building called the Tomb. Right? Including allegations of controlling the CIA and Illuminati. Controlling the CIA and the Illuminati from people that came and went to school here. They went to school here, all under the same bond. What is the bond? The people who leave here go work for the CIA. They are in the Illuminati, George Bush dad and them. Why? To control information. John F. Kennedy said a couple of weeks before they unalived him, he said there is a secret society in this country with vast resources, with hidden knowledge, and I'm going to expose their ass. He was talking about this. Why you think they pushed the roof back in Dallas? And I hate to say it like that, but that's what happened to him. He had enough power to expose. He had just enough power and to expose these people. What I want y'all to do, they say Geronimo's skull is in this building. Geronimo's skull in it. That's what they say. It's in the building. What I want y'all to do is go look at John F. Kennedy Secret Society video. Go look at John F. Kennedy Secret Society video a little while before he got killed. Now, see, I'm getting deep now. I'm getting a little too deep, but fuck it. Roll the coin. These are the same Epstein people, y'all. They're the same. Don't you understand it? They're the same people. It might have been their dad in here 60 years ago. Now it's the kids in here. Now they having freak-offs and doing pagan shit all over America, running the whole country. The people coming out of here own all the buildings, all the goddamn buildings look like this. They own all of the agriculture field. They own the colleges. They own the prisons. They own all of the corporations. When you speak of the United States corporations, these are the people coming out of here that run it. These are the people that's in the Epstein files. The media, everything. These the people coming through the Ivy League that control the CIA and the Illuminati. The president don't run nothing. They would knock the president head off right now if he do the wrong thing. John F. Kennedy said there was a secret society of YT people running the country with all the power and the resources, and I'm going to expose them, and they bust his head a month later. I'm going to put the video up on my TikTok, bro. These the people oppressing us because they own our land. So when you speak of the corporation, this is who you speak of. It's not really, these people go into politics just to go in there and control shit. They go to political science at an Ivy League college, and they go in there and then they do the devil's will, because these are paganists, right? Roll the corn. You see that building? Come on now. 7 stars aligned with the, right? Celestial bodies. Ursa Major. The Naga is Ursa Major. The stars of the Big Dipper. Aligning with the Pleiades. That's what that is. That's what the Naga is. Let's keep going. Atlas star. See that? That's where you get Atlantean from. Now, the term Seven Sisters refers to a group of prestigious, historically women's colleges, representing the 7 sisters, the 7 daughters of Atlas. The 7 daughters of Atlas. While Ivy League school, they're associated with the cluster reflects the similar academic prestige. They know it's there, people. They study the Pleiades. This is why they want to be Pleiadians. The Pleiades is important to pagan culture because you take it from the ancient culture and you do pagan things to the Pleiades in the spring and during the equinoxes, and that's where they get this stuff from. And you harvest energy off of the ancient intellectual culture. That's where they get that shit from. Now, general inner topic of research and study at Ivy League schools. Why is y'all general research and topic of the Pleiades? See that? They know what they doing, people. These people are teaching pagan worship in the Ivy League school. Why the hell is y'all teaching about the Pleiades in Ivy League schools? Because they know the power, they know the history of it. They know the buildings be aligned with it. And then they live off Greek mythology, therefore they do Greek pagan things. Roll the corn. That's what's going on now. What was this right here? Now, this is my last receipt, but I want y'all to understand something. Paleo-Hebrew, 11,000 BCE. See that? Biblical Hebrew, spoken language in the land of Israel, 1,000 BC. Right? 6th century BCE, Aramaic. See it? Replace Hebrew in daily life. Aramaic is not older than Paleo. Quit teaching that shit. Talking about we speaking Aramaic. No, the fuck we not. Aramaic come from Hebrew. I want y'all to understand, people be trying to teach Aramaic is older than Paleo. No. It replaced Hebrew in the 6th century BC. Paleo is 11th century BC. Now, roll the corn. The reason I'm showing y'all that is when they say Shatta Amar, when they say stuff like this, you see how old them languages is I just showed you? Do you see how old them languages is? Do you see it? Shatta Amar. That is Aramaic. That is Hebrew. Then it turns into Aramaic. Amar, let me show you. This ain't no goddamn Native American with no name like that. Amar. Look what it say. Is an informal common Hebrew word borrowed by Aramaic. They lying. Aramaic borrowed that from Hebrew because Hebrew is older than Aramaic. They want you to think The Middle Eastern languages are older than ours, bro. They are not. The Middle Eastern languages is not older than ours. Y'all can stop all that lying, Google. Shit don't even make no fucking sense. Now, why is a Hebrew Aramaic word in the name of the people from the South? I know why. I know why. That's how old the damn languages is here. That's how old the culture is here. You think something in the 1400s gonna prove where the fuck my people come from? The 1600 gonna prove where my people come from? Is you crazy? And we got a language 6,000 BC. Amma is Aramaic mixed with Hebrew. That shit 6,000 BC. 600 BC. I'm tripping. That's 600 BC. You think some damn Native American were building mounds around stars in 600 BC? Going back to 1,000, 2,000, 4,000, 11,000 BC? No. You are teaching a new history. It's not the complete history. Roll the coin. If I'm 40 years old, how the hell can I forget my first 20 years on the planet? And I just teach my first 20, my last 20, and don't teach the first 20. That's foolishness. Y'all like to teach the last 20. Teach the whole thing. Melanated Choctaw, Amar, Choctaw, Anumpa, all this shit is Hebrew, coming from Paleo Hebrew, was spoken over here before a Native American. That's where they get the fucking name from to be a Choctaw. Because this is ancient languages. It shouldn't be no ancient language in Mississippi if wasn't nobody here. Because we know Native Americans ain't spoke no ancient Hebrew. That's crazy. Their language ain't even 50 years, 60 years old. Come on now. Amma, Aramaic, Hebrew. Hebrew go back to the 11th century BC. And the Choctaws are named after this. We were culturally assimilated somewhere between the 1500s and the 1800s. Took a whole lot of assimilation. And they weed your people out and enslave them and then call you a Choctaw freedman and you believe that stupid ass shit. Let me tell you how crazy people. I got about 5 more minutes. Tell y'all how crazy people teaching on the internet, bro. Right? If you a Choctaw freedman, you got to believe. If you think you a Choctaw freedman, you got to believe you are African. Because that's what the whole story is, right? An African gets enslaved by Native Americans. They stop the slavery, and then you come out of Choctaw freedmen, right? Ain't that the story? So if you say you a Choctaw freedman, how the fuck you gotta claim you an African too? You must claim you're African if you're a Choctaw freedman. Right? That's the whole story, right? You can't say you indigenous, but you ain't no Choctaw freedman. The white man's story don't go with that. You come in an African, you get enslaved by Indians, therefore you are a Choctaw freedman. That's foolishness, bro. What were you before they assimilated you and made your people prisoners of war? What were you then? What was your name then? You think the Native American just came up with Choctaw? They're smart, huh? They just come up with the name and turn it into English and use it today. You really think they did that? You think they came up with Chickacawa? You really think they came up with that? Adopted the name. You are exactly right. What does adopted mean? You adopted the name from the original culture. So anybody trying to say Choctaws enslaved a people, that is the second coming of the Choctaw. That is an assimilated hunter-gatherer Choctaw. Who taught them how to enslave people? Because if the original Choctaw were enslaving people, why they have slaves before colonization? Ask yourself these type of questions, big smart guys. If the original Choctaw was enslaving people, why ain't no slavery going on before colonization? The slavery come with the colonizer. It don't matter about the name. Anybody's name could be stolen. Right? You steal the people's name that was Hebrew, turn it into English, and you culturally assimilate it, and your dad is French. Now you go in there and enslave the people that you took the name from. Make perfect sense to me. Quit trying to allow the people switching up the Hebrew words, bro. Shata. That ain't the original word. C-H-A-T-A is not the original word, bro. Don't try to get in your garbage ass live and T-stick. That's an assimilated word also. The word is Shata. C-H-A-H-T-A. C-H-A-H is C-H-A-I in Hebrew. Same meaning. Stop playing and trying to switch the information around. You damn Moors, bro. I'm sick of y'all. Roll the corn. I love y'all. I'm in love with you, man. Y'all have a great day. Yeah, they be playing mental gymnastics, just playing around, bro, till somebody knock y'all ass out. See, that what wrong with y'all. Y'all play these little games, somebody kick you in y'all ass. Then you tell the truth. There we got, that's why I be on y'all so hard, bro. Y'all play these little games with your own people. Then we come hunt one of y'all ass down, you're going to be crying out there begging not to get your ass kicked. Because you've been playing with your own people's culture and history. Teaching all that European shit. If you want to be European, get on a boat and take your ass back over there. You from the Ottoman Empire, take your ass to Turkey. Nigga, if you are more, you need to be in Morocco, Spain. Why y'all over here? Why y'all here? Roll the corn. Go home. No, y'all ain't gonna go because this is the best life y'all ever live. We're gonna have to send y'all ass home. We're gonna have to send y'all home. That's the only way. Y'all ain't going nowhere. Y'all been lying and cheating and conniving for too long. Y'all ain't going nowhere. It's too sweet over here, huh? Till we kick y'all ass out of here. Y'all, all the Muslims, all you Roman Catholic, all y'all got to get the fuck out of here, bro. Because all y'all are mislead my people. I love y'all. I'm in love with you. Roll the corn. We know the truth now.
Them cities and mayors and stuff they in on. They be having their little secret meetings. They be sitting in here listening to the live.
Yeah. And that's the thing is like as a people, they we understand that we are inherently we always have good intentions. So it's like for us to not have a group of some sort is it's pretty crazy. So it's like I do feel like we have to get together in some way, like, because we literally have so much talent and so much knowledge that we're creating all at once. Like literally right now, there's a young man all online, like turning plastic into fuel. We got our people